Hello, can you hear me?
Hi there.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, I'm fine. And you?
Not bad at all. So, you're in Germany right now.
Yes, that's right.
Dude, that's crazy. It's like 10
Kinda.
o'clock over there. Not like this.
No, it's 8 p.m. now.
Oh, okay, that's a lot better
We
then.
6 hours away,
Okay, that's not too
so
bad.
it's fine.
Hmm. So, I see you play mostly Morgana.
Yeah, since beta.
Oh, wow. Dude, that's a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I fell in love with her.
That's pretty cool. So, which one of these replays do you want to look at first?
Um, I think the loose,
Okay.
um, the 166, and
Black
I
counter.
think the second one, 0 to 19.
This one. All right, let's take a look at this one real quick first. Okay, so um, why do you think, or what do you think, I should say, are your strengths and weaknesses when you're playing?
I'm not sure about it. Um, I play and yeah, I think I have problem to see what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong.
Okay, interesting. I mean, it's interesting because you're gonna get an ADC's perspective, right?
Yeah,
In terms
correct.
of maybe what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. Oh, this is a cheeky invade. I feel like this.
Your stream
Oh,
is a little bit behind.
oh, wait, hold on. Go to Discord.
I,
Let
I,
me know if you can see my screen. Oh God, I forgot.
then no problem.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
So now I see you. Yes.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow I forgot. Okay, you guys are stealing blue.
Yes,
So
I
what's
always
going?
try to
Oh,
to
sorry.
do an invade
Oh,
with my
okay,
teammates.
okay. Well, I guess you do play Morgana, so it could go really well, right? You hit someone with the bind, they die, get some kind of
Yeah. Yes.
advantage. Um, what do you think of when you see this lane? Because laning is like super important for the support, right? Because if someone on the team doesn't know the lane matchup, it's like oh. But what do you think when you see we have Morgana Tristana versus Draven Zillion?
Yeah, Draven is a very strong early game. Like a all-in champ, I would say.
Hmm.
Yeah, Zillion kind of poke. I don't know exactly.
I guess Zillion would be like poke catch, but I would agree if you said they're gonna try and all in you guys, and then that's pretty much about it. You guys just want to spam Q, right? Zillion's gonna
Yes.
throw bombs, you're gonna throw binds. That's pretty much how it's gonna be. Wait, what happened here? Oh my, that guy's dying. Oh, he jumped in anyways.
Not
Oh,
exactly.
okay. We got flash at least, so that's pretty good. Um, interesting. I guess nice try on the bind. You guys are pushing him in. Taking W. Nice. So far looks pretty good. Okay, nice try on the bind here, right? The out of vision bind. Okay.
Yeah, always
Uh,
trying things like that, just to surprise the enemy.
um, so this is when is it dangerous to push up in this lane? I should say.
Uh, when I don't know where the jungler is, perhaps
Well, sometimes you want the jungler to be here so you can.
to get pressure. No?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, so what would be a different reason, I guess.
If my sums are not up,
Right. If you have no flash, we've all seen Draven run us down, right, in the bot lane. It's just like, oh, I guess you die. What else?
mm, no idea.
So when you are pushed up and you're trading, right, you're losing HP. If you have less than a certain amount of HP, let's say like X amount of HP, you're gonna die to a gank, right? Or you're
Yeah.
gonna die in 2v2 or whatever. So we may not be able to easily say what that number is, but I think we're getting closer to that point, right? When we're
Okay.
taking hits, right? Because it'll get to the point where no one in bot lane has any HP, war comes out and everyone dies, right?
Yeah.
So like Warwick here right now, no way to get out. For example,
Mm,
that would be an example. We saw
yeah.
Warwick mid, but he could have been bot, right? Like I don't know if you guys made this play just because you saw him mid, but even if you did, it was like, oh, he's gonna come bot immediately anyway. So that's something to watch out for when you're playing support. Is that if we're pushing up, what's the priority? What do we want?
Pressure lane to get the jungler. That the jungler comes to us, so other lanes have priority. Perhaps?
Right. You want to push, right? And
Yes.
you want to draw pressure. So anything other than that is like kind of secondary, and it just should be kind of make sure it works if you do it, right?
Okay.
Because this could be really scary. Like this is really good binds, and then I'm not sure what happened, but Tristana couldn't finish it. That's not really your fault. That was a really nice exhaust though on you, but you should be. Oh, actually, Morg does come here. Yeah, see, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying, right? So it's things like this that you have to watch out for, because even if something might look good, especially as a support player, right? You guys are the ones who want to make something happen, right? If you try and find something that actually can't really work, then something like that will happen. And it may not seem obvious to, oh, maybe it's Tristana's fault she didn't finish the kill. Maybe it's your fault because you're trying to find something. But at the end of the day, the general idea is that, when you're pushing up, be wary of trading when the enemy jungler is coming, right?
Okay.
Same thing with a dive, right? If they're diving you, you want to keep your HP full, right? So you don't hit them. You want to make sure that, and then if you're diving them, you trade as much as possible. Like in this case, if you guys had Sejuani diving, opposite scenario would be really good. But the fact that you're getting ganked is the reason why I brought it up, and then the gank happened, right? So that's kind of, and
fortune teller.
we all know that Draven's got kills, dude. So now it's like, you guys ought to lose this lane now, right? Almost nothing you can do. The only time you can do, even if Sejuani ganks, you probably get triple kill or something. Who knows? It's not looking good though now. But one thing I did notice was he had some really good binds, but just note that every time you miss bind on, I'm sure you know this, but every time you miss bind on Morgana is
I lose pressure, no?
Yeah, but the thing with Morgana is that it's not just pressure; it's that you lose the ability to do anything.
Yeah,
right.
That's
so, right. So if you're playing like Thresh and you miss a hook, you can still flay them away, or you can still lantern. But if on Morgana, if you miss bind, it's over, right? She's gonna get her here because we don't have bind. Oh yeah, see. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, clutch save, nice. But yeah, that's actually it'll help prevent your ADC doing something like this, right? Because he may not realize it. So when you go for a catch, right? It's either you say it's either poke or we're gonna kill him. So let's say there's a bind back here that I was like, oh, I'm not sure what we're going for, but wait, hold up, where is it? Not this one.
At Zillion, no? I think.
Yeah, it was like on Zillion or something.
Yeah.
I mean, you already know. You play Morgana, right? So it's important. But to emphasize the importance of it, it's like if you miss one, like this one, right? What were we going for? And you need to increase your chances of blind skill shot to almost guaranteed. So how would you do almost guaranteed?
If I'm closer to them, perhaps.
Okay, yeah, right on top of them. You can't miss. And other examples like Draven trying to last hit, guarantee. I mean, I think you did that a bunch of times when he's trying to pick up his axes, right? Anything like that. If you don't have a reason, you don't go for this, right? Because this is like a low chance.
No value at all.
yeah, it's just like almost impossible to hit, and then if you do hit it, it's just average reward, and then the punishment is this. So if this is an even lane, if Draven wasn't ahead, you guys would have lost lane then, right?
Okay.
And it's like oh yeah, sure, my AD carry shouldn't walk up, but then what happens is that he misses this minion, and then he misses maybe the back minions. So that's kind of the fallout of missing an ability as a support, right? Same thing as an AD carry, right? Tristana uses a bomb on a cannon for no reason, you guys are gonna lose, right? It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. So make sure that you're not the one kind of making that mistake, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, now it's just like, I guess I guess the lane isn't zero. This maybe you guys can still do something, especially since you're playing Morgana, right? You can randomly bind someone, you can get a really good trade off. But I think catch supports have a really good time being able to roam. if possible, right? If you can run
Yeah.
around with Sejuani, like say, what's the danger of Tristana being dived?
She can jump away, and or what do you mean?
Like a lot about playing support is, you know, where can you be most useful,
More
right?
useful, okay.
So if he's 1v1 ADC and Draven's constantly pushing, he can't get dived, right? Pretty
Yeah,
much.
okay.
Pretty much impossible, unless Warwick is here, in which case you need to be on the bottom side of the map. And then
Yeah, okay.
if they have 2v1, your Tristana is going to die in a dive, right?
Yeah, right.
And then if it's 2v1 Brazilian no HP, she's going to be okay, right? Supposedly speaking, right? Supposedly.
So I should roam in this situation.
You can consider it, right?
Okay.
In terms of you run into this tri bush, or you can even do something like gank your own lane, right? You leave your lane, they think you're roaming, you come around with Sejuani, right? So, and then you would hold on to your bind until he's stunned, right? Easy. That would be a guaranteed way to land your shit, right? But Sejuani actually has no HP here. But yeah, something like this is something you might want to consider, where we're going to go get vision. That was really good, I think. And then like hiding in bushes, right? You already know. But basically, your job is to either counter Zillion's bomb or land your bind to catch them, right? That was a nice try, I guess. Let me see this one. Yeah, that was a nice try.
Zillion was far away, so I thought perhaps we can get some damage on it.
I think it was a good try, right? There's almost no punish, right? There's no punish, right? They're so far away that Tristana can still hit this, right? So I think it's okay. It's okay. It was a good try. But yeah, so far the only real big thing was that early game stuff where Lane was like, oh yeah. Yeah, see, okay, this is the punish, right? Now Draven knows he's just fucking coming in. He's actually taking too many minions, which is why you guys are actually winning this, but he could have just hit Tristana twice and left, right? So
Yes, okay.
I guess it's really hard. I guess it's really hard to just hit him, you know? He's just super fast.
Yeah, super fast, yes.
Let's see, let's fast forward a bit. Oh my god! Oh my god, that was disgusting. Wait, how come we couldn't kill him? What the hell? What's going on here? Oh, that's okay. That's not gonna work. Oh, he's gonna die.
He has still ulti, I think.
Okay. So, is there anything we could have done better here? What do you think? Besides land this godly bind.
Yeah. My black shield should be earlier on Tristana, I think.
Right. And why is that?
Then she could have finished Zillion, I think.
But what are we black shielding? Right. We black shield for a purpose to block specific abilities. What specific ability are you blocking?
This one.
Draven, right? Imagine you're playing Draven and you see your support get binded, right? You want to run. So how are you going to do that? You're just going to throw your E, right? So I guess, you know, this is just like maybe black shield when they're going to throw the CC. I don't know. It's a lot about Morgana is prediction, right? You need to predict what they're going to do next in order to counter it, right?
Right.
Oh, this Sejuani gank might kill Zillion. It probably won't if he ultis himself. Yeah, okay. This is going to be really awkward. He's going to die too. Everyone's going to fucking die, dude. Yeah, this is what I mean. Honestly, this is a Draven game, right? Where if you make a mistake in lane, it's going to, like I said, triple kill, right? It's actually Tristana didn't die, but oh, nice binding. Nice binding. He might get away. Oh, wait, what?
No.
He ran in the other direction.
At least something.
Interesting. But yeah, like I said, right? So I guess, you know, the only things we can ding you for decision-wise is not knowing that, oh, when we push up, we want to make sure our health is a priority.
Okay.
Right? And then the second part is mechanics, but I'm not sure, you know, what else I need to tell you. I think, you know, all the mechanics stuff we talked about is stuff you already know, right? So double down on making sure that no matter what, you don't miss those abilities, right? Because, you know, the instant you miss, you can't do anything as Morgana.
Can't
right?
do anything else.
That's why it's most people don't pick it as support. Is because not only is it hard to land bind, but when you don't land it, it's over, right? They just run you down. Okay, this is gonna be really good. Okay, so yeah, this is really good, right? So the reward on landing it is obviously, oh my, okay, check out the shield. So this is a perfect shield, right? So you knew it was coming this time. But what happened last time?
I think I was too slow, yeah, I didn't think about it.
Oh, okay. Well, that was really good, right? That one was really good as well. I guess it's just about being clean, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
you play Morgana like way more than me, so you know that you know how important it is to land this stuff. Oh, Z-Lane's coming in. Oh, okay, he's okay. Oh, goodbye, tower. We can't save this. Oh, okay.
A little more.
Oh, that's awkward. Wait, are you? Hold on. I'm just trying to see if your W is killing the minions, but it's not, right? I think Tristana can last hit
one
still.
or two, I think.
Yeah, that's also a big thing.
Yeah, just wanted to save tower. That's why I used my W.
Yeah, that's one thing that always annoys me when whenever there's a bad W, it's like, oh shit, we lost like 3 minions.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, can you do something here? Oh, everyone's dying. Oh no, you guys would get them at least. Everyone's dying. Everyone's dying.
Not exactly.
Maybe we can get this guy. Okay, let's watch this. Let's watch what's going on here. So what's the idea here? What's the plan? What do you want? What's the idea?
I think I want to save tower, and I'm seeing that Sejuani is coming, perhaps doing something. But the better play would be to go back. I think. Just
right. So
tower fall.
You want to save tower, so you're gonna either A, clear the wave, or B, hit them when they clear tower, right? So out of those options, which one are we doing right now?
Nothing.
Right, neither, right? So that's one thing to point out. Another thing is that we want to defend tower 3v2, right? So the idea is like, when they hit the tower, we engage on them. What if they have a warwick behind them? Can you win 3v3?
I don't think so because of teleport.
Agreed. Well, not even. It's just work, right? 3v3, you still lose.
Yeah.
Okay, both junglers comp because we lose because Draven's really strong, right? That's how we know. And then the second part how we know is that when you're ganking, you're chasing, right? So chasing gives you a disadvantage, right? Because they can land any skill shot they want while you're chasing.
Okay.
So that's how I know that you can't save this tower, right? There's just no possible way that you can save this tower. So you pretty much the idea is maybe you can let him get it and then kill him after, but oh no. Right. So this like what would have saved you here is knowing what you're trying to go for, right? And how to do it, right? So you say I want to go for saving the tower. How do I do it? And then you find out that you can't actually do it. So that's how you know you can't save the tower. Right? That's kind of the idea is that if you can come up with a way for them to beat your plan, it's not going to work, right?
Just a random play. Yeah.
Like for example, you said I was a fortune teller, right? And I knew what was coming before it happened. It's because when I was thinking, when I was pretending to be you, right? And I was pretending to be them, and I was like, oh, if I were them, how would I, make this not work? And I was like, oh, we're just gonna kill everyone, right? So that's kind of how you know, right? Okay, what's going on here? Okay, so coming mid is good, right? Tristana doesn't need you. Maybe you can land a bind on Galio. Oh, run away. Oh no, everyone wants to get out. Okay, I think there's a fight in the jungle. But yeah, I think, if the game, spirals out of control, we already know what the issue is, right? It's the laning. It's just, one bad push or bad decision turned into a bunch of kills for Draven, and now it's like, oh, tragic. What's the plan here?
Could I catch on Warwick?
Okay, I think that's good. And then how do we do it? We hit the bind, right?
We hit the bind, yes.
That's a nice try. That's a nice try. Maybe you could say, oh, we're gonna hit the blast combo, but that's not possible, right? So you're too far away from it. So I think that there's not much you can do here. That's fine. Good try. Interesting. Interesting. You put the soil on the blast cone, and it actually look at this. Isn't that pretty? Do you see this?
Yes,
it's actually the exact same size. What the hell? I didn't know that. But yeah, one thing you can do is hit the dragon, but that's like whatever. They're just gonna start it. You guys can't stop that. That's awkward. That's fine. Sure. That shit's gone. You shouldn't even try and steal it. Oh, what's going on here? So after the laning phase, what should you do as the support?
I try to be there where I'm needed. Get objectives, make vision control, something like this.
Perfect, right? That sounds about right. This is I think a lot of what we're seeing is fighting though. I think you're in the right general area, and then it's like, oh, we couldn't get dragon. Wait, let's back it up. Let's back it up. So when we realize we can't do dragon, we should go do something else, right?
Yeah.
And then, oh, they're invading. Sure, we're sticking around to make sure Sejuani doesn't kill herself, right? That's good. I don't know why she's walking. I don't know why she's checking, but there's no way she steals it, right? How do we know there's no way she steals it? Like 0%.
They have a numbers advantage, I would
Okay,
think, and
but
she's low health.
yeah, low health means that
And I don't know if she has smite. Did she use it on red? I don't know.
yeah, it could be 50-50 smite.
Could
But
be
the
too,
real
yeah.
reason is that if you were Warwick, how would you guarantee this dragon? You just ulti the Sejuani, right?
Yeah.
And then
Correct.
you kill her, and then it's oh, I guess she just dies, right? So that's kind of awkward. And then we see Zillion here is a really good bind, and then we use an ability. What ability do we use that we shouldn't? I guess.
My ultimate.
Right. And then when do we use Black Shield?
Right before Zillion uses his Q.
Right, when they commit to the ability, right? They have to commit, right? So if we, the reason being is that you know that if you miss your Black Shield, they're gonna wait until it's over and then they go,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
So that's the two key issues here. Is the mechanics part, right? Is you're gonna get this guy without using your ulti, so I think you should save it. And then the second part is the shield is it had no guaranteed value. What we want is like guaranteed value. Like what I mean by that is they throw Ash Arrow at you and then you shield, right? That block is gonna get you that Ash Arrow no matter what.
Yeah,
Right?
okay.
So that's what you want to go for instead of using out someone hoping that they'll throw abilities at them, right?
Okay.
So that's one thing to note, right? Because now we're gonna lose this fight, I think, right? Oh, Tristana like kills herself, but then it's like yeah, our AD carry may not have played perfectly, but I think we could have saved him and turned the fight, right?
Yeah.
If
okay.
Shielded him and then we had our flash ulti, that's a win, I would say.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. But yeah, not necessarily your fault, but things that we can do to save the fight, I guess, right?
Yeah, I could have played it better.
That was a really good bind though in the beginning. Oh, you guys want to run, right? There's no way you can beat this guy. Run. So yeah, game looks pretty doom at this point, right?
Yeah, it's kind of.
I'm not sure what more you can do besides going to Rift Tower, right? Wait, hold up. What's going on here? They don't want to fight this. Everyone's dying now. Oh, if you can get out, that'd be really good. Hold up, wait, why are we going bot though? Hold on, let's watch. Okay, so there's a thing going on, and then nothing happens. Where should you go now?
Yeah, the objective would be Rift Herald.
Right. So when you know that this chase does not work, you should go do the thing that will help you be useful, right? Because this bot side jungle control doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah,
Shindomir is just gonna be splitting bot anyways, and then it's like, yeah, we can kind of work for him, but I don't think it makes too much sense, right? He's just gonna run away anyways. So yeah, we should definitely be on the top side of the map.
Okay.
Right. It's like, what's going on here? No one knows. No one knows what's going on here. There's nothing to do here, right? There's nothing to do here. So we should be on the other side of the map. Maybe you can even save Tryndamere or something. I don't know. Okay, this is really awkward. So yeah, this game just basically snowballed out of control. They're just like doing whatever they want. Okay, this is a really good ulti. He flashed out, not like this. Oh, Sejuani ultimate to the face. Nice. Nice bind, but too bad he's just too tanky. Let's see what's going on here. Right, so where should we be?
Top side still.
All right, I would agree. Right, that place where you're useful. So anywhere you can catch someone, or anywhere you can bait someone so that you can black shield. Right. So anything like that. Right. It's like here. It's like, oh, we're gonna wait until Draven walks in. Right. But that doesn't really make any sense. I don't think. Right. If he walks in, he's wasting his time. Right. He's just like clearing a pink ward while you guys take a fight top and then you win that. So, oh, that's awkward. Okay, you thought he was like committing, right?
Yeah,
So,
yes, that's right. Yeah.
I guess it's a nice try. Okay, yeah, he was tanking tower, so you're like, oh, if I bind him here, he's gonna die. But nice try, I guess.
Kind of late.
All right, I guess you know, if you had no doubt in your mind, that was a nice try. But obviously, what's the alternative play?
Just walk into the lane.
Right. Just wait to see if they start moving in only one direction, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that was a nice try though. If you thought that there was no doubt in your mind he was gonna go, that was good. Okay, this is really good counter on work, right? So perfect application of Black Shield. You did it. You knew he was gonna ulti, right? So this is obviously a really good example. Wait, okay, hold on. What happened to our bind?
He jumped away.
We got the stun. Oh, okay, that's really awkward. But yeah, we're gonna lose this fight. Oh my god. Okay, you may not lose this fight anymore. Oh, I lied. Oh, everyone's dying. Oh, we're all dead.
Yeah, this game is over.
yeah. Game's pretty much done unless you can catch someone for free, right? So wait, what happened to the quality?
I don't even know why we were fighting there.
Yeah, I don't really know either, but nice try. They just engaged super hard. Oh, someone dies. Everyone wants to run, right? You guys just want to leave. Nice zoning bind. I think you guys want to run still. He's just gonna get zillion ulted, right? So everyone wants to leave. The idea is that you guys want to leave, right? So I guess there are two main points of focus, I think, from what I see, and one is the mechanics aspect, right? It's that you're already doing the things you need to do, but not consistently enough, right?
Okay.
So you land these sick binds, but half the time you also either waste or miss, right? And then you have really good ults, but also sometimes also miss. And then you also same thing with your shields, right? So I think in terms of mechanics, the thing that'll help you the most is consistency, right? Is that you already can make these great plays, but you should aim to do it every time instead of just sometimes, right? Because the times you miss is the times you hurt your team. Like say for example, an easier example would be like Malphite, right? So Malphite will have these really good flash ultis, but sometimes he'll miss. So just missing once can cost the game. You know what I'm saying? Every time he hit those flash ultis, he's doing a good thing for his team. And every time he missed, his team can't do anything for a minute, right? So it's the same idea, but on a smaller scale, right? Okay, this is a really good catch. Oh, something like this, right? So say Sejuani has great ults like this, but other times she just like whiffs, right? That would be a consistency issue. You already know how to make the good play. Now it's like do it every time, right?
Yeah, okay.
If there is no good play, you'll hold on to it. Otherwise, you'll tell them that you don't have it anymore. It's like a waste, right? And that's especially important for supports, right? So, like, I don't know if you ever get autofilled AD carry, but let's say whenever Ashe misses arrow, right? And you're like, wait, what do we do now, right? Nothing you can do, right? Similar concept to like, you know, you're playing Blitzcrank, you miss hook. It's like, oh, I guess we lose now, right?
Okay. And
then you hit the AD carry and you're like, oh, I guess we win now, right? So the idea is that, you know, you either hold on to it or you don't miss. You gotta double down on that idea of making sure your mechanics are on point. Treat it like a mini Malphite ult, right? When every time you have it, you can win the game for your team, right? Like spell shielding Warwick ult, that's game winning, right? Spell shielding Zillion bombs, game winning, etc., etc. But if we spell shield nothing, that's the opposite, right? That could be game losing, for example. Not being useful is like the same as letting your team play 4v5. But I think at this point, there's just like not much we can say, right? About this replay. Oh, everyone's just dying. That was a really good shield, right? So it already shows that you know how to. You can do it quite often, honestly. Now it's like make sure it works without a doubt in your mind. Like look at this bind, right? What were we aiming for?
Yes.
We could have held on to it, right? If you have a choice between using it immediately for style points and holding on to it, and to make sure, right? We can walk up to him, like you said. You told me that one way to almost guarantee is get closer, right? So we could have walked up or gone perpendicular and then, you know, throw the bind, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, make sure that it lands without a doubt in your mind. Otherwise, it's gonna be really sad. And
I
then the
have to
other
be
part,
patient. Yeah.
yeah, the other part is the decision making part, right? You want to ask yourself, what's the main goal? What's my main goal right now, right? So when we're pushing, the main goal is we want to push and get pressure, right? So when we're trying to fight, it's like, if we fight, it better be 100%, right? Otherwise, we're gonna die. Otherwise, we're gonna throw our main goal, right? We're not gonna be able to accomplish what we want. And then I think that'll help for the other parts of your gameplay too. When you're like, maybe you should have been topside for Rift Herald, or what's the main goal? We want to defend this tower, but then it's like, come up with a way that it doesn't work. And then if you can come up with a way, it's not gonna work, right?
Yeah. Okay.
If you can come up with a single way that you can't do this, it's not gonna work, right? Say like, jungler is gonna come, so we can't do this, and then you see jungler, then it's like, we can do this now, right? Oh my god, you guys sneak a Baron. Wait, you guys can still win. Wait, what the fuck? What's going on here? Hold up. What the heck? Oh, he's chasing, right? Chasing is a disadvantage, right? So he's dead.
Yeah.
Chasing when you're behind is an issue too. Oh wait, he killed Galio, not bad. Wait, Vladimir can kill this guy. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's just over.
That's over. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! What
Good
happened down
second.
there? Oh, Tristan jumped in and got Warwick ulti. Oh, that's awkward. All right, yeah, but I think most of the problems were before that happened, right? I think a lot of it
Laning
was
phase, yeah.
right. Laning phase got out of control. You obviously had some really good binds, but I think that sometimes it was like, if you miss, it's donezo, right? Hold up, I think it was like up here when we are like trying to make something happen.
Yeah, after the gank, it was over.
Right. It was really hard to come back, I guess, I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a way to guarantee this?
Yeah, flash binding.
Right, something like that. If you really wanted to go for it, you should do that. Otherwise, you don't use it, right?
Okay.
That's the idea. Is that if every time you do something like that, it sometimes it may be worth the cooldown to just go for a chance kill, right? Sometimes, not always.
Yeah.
But the thing is that at this level, the more times you do something like that, the more of a habit it'll become, and you'll do it when you're not supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
So the idea is to train only good. Make sure you only use it at good times. That way, no matter what, when we use it, it'll be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. I think that's like a habit you should always go for. And then this Tristana misses the kill somehow. Wait, how does he miss this kill? I don't really get it. That dude's gonna die to the bomb, right? I don't. Oh, he healed, I guess. I don't really know. But yeah, if you want to do something like this and then it doesn't work for whatever reason, that's not your fault. He should have been dead, right? 100%. Then what's the next step? You need to get that. You need to get the hell out, right? Because everyone's about to die to this Warwick gank. So you want to run after this. So an indicator, like you said, when I was like, how do you guys die to a gank? You're like, no sums, right? This is gonna be an example. You have no sums, and then you on top of that, you also have no HP, right? So that's how you know that the goal is you want to run. But then it's like, tragedy strikes, right? And then it's like, feels bad, man.
Yeah, kind of.
Tristana staying. Tristana stays. That's why he died. Oh, not like this, right? So yeah, and then I guess we'll take a look at the next replay.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I think that those 2 points sums up that game pretty well, I guess. Right, to help you with this, in terms of working on the decision-making aspect, you need to ask yourself, what am I going for here? And then the second part to that is, can they beat it, right? Like you were saying, I want to defend this tower. Can they beat that? And the answer is yes. They just dive you, right? If you think of the game in those terms, it's like your basic template, right?
Okay.
And the ways to beat it, the higher rank you go, the ways to beat certain plans become more complicated. Like, we're gonna have our jungler counter gank and then TPN for the counter gank, right? But in basic sense, it's still the same thing, right? How did they beat what we're about to do, or how do we beat what they're about to do, right? And then this lane is donezo, right? You got Twitch Morgana versus Zyra Jin. Interesting. Dude, there's like nothing you can do. But yeah, you already know what I mean by missing binds, right? Twitch is literally unable to do anything because we miss, so he can't do anything, right? Oh, nice try. But you know, same thing. It's always better to hold on to it than it is to go for chance bind, right? And then it's like, oh, Twitch is gonna die. Oh, that's like he almost died actually. You see this? He almost died. He almost dies right here. Holy shit. Damn, that's pretty close. But you guys are about to not be able to farm out your tower soon. So what are we in this lane? What are we using shield for? What are we aiming?
For the snare, for Zyra snare or Jin snare.
I would agree. CC is always really good. And then is there anything else we can use it for? Oh, yeah, that was a really nice bind.
Yeah, for the damage from Zyra.
I would agree, right? If you see Zyra aim Twitch, you can just shield him immediately. And then all in, you use it for the snare, right? But this is gonna be really good, right? No way for him to get away. Flash! Oh, so we missed bind, right? Or we didn't save it. So this is why if they get away, that's why they get away, right? You could have even gotten. Are you gonna lose? Oh, he's gonna die. So he died. He died because we didn't have bind, right?
Okay.
Because if you were right here, if you just walk up, you can bind him. Right?
Or flash probably.
You can flash bind, right, or something like that. But then it's like, oh, we don't have it, so our Jax just kills himself. Like it turned a good outcome into a not so good outcome, right? Because like we said the other game, we're trying to draw pressure bot. What happened this game is that they drew pressure bot, and it was good for them, right? Even though Twitch got the kill, your Jax died, right? So it was like really bad for your team. It's the same thing, but that fix in terms of working on mechanics will help you with all the mechanical errors we've seen. So that's like a good thing, right? Is that it only takes one fix, right? One small thing to fix it. Maybe a like kind of big concept, but it's a easy area to focus on, I would say, right?
Okay.
You just go into game, you're like, oh, we're not gonna use bind unless we know it's gonna hit, and we're gonna make sure we're gonna guarantee our chances by doing XYZ, right? Wait until it goes for minion, wait until he tries to poke our ADC, etc., etc. Wait until my team lands their CC first, right? Because Jax stun is easier to land than Morg bind, right? It's just not even a skill shot. You just walk up to them, and then it's like, oh, for my shield, we're gonna target specific abilities, and we're not gonna use a shield unless we target a specific ability, right? Even if it's like on Twitch, it's like you shouldn't use it unless you're targeting a specific ability. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it'll be wasted. That's a really common trap, I would say, is that we use shields for no reason, right? Unless he's getting too far away and you can't shield him in time, then it's like, oh, okay, go for it. But for the most part, you're not gonna be playing with Twitch, right? It's gonna be like Tristan or something. I don't know. Shield specific abilities, right? So when we're talking about in lane, it's like, oh, you're gonna shield the Zyra root, you're gonna shield the Zyra Q, right? That would be the best, I would say, because Jin W damage still goes through, right? So it's kind of like, oh, that's less important. And then for your soil, it's like, oh, I think you're fine with that. Soil is less important, right? I would say.
And use it to get my money on the spell thief.
Right, I think that's good. I think that's fine, right? But yeah, something like this, right? Something like this will never work for two reasons, right? One is that they see us, so the chances of it working are like very low already. And the second part is that there's too much shit in the way, right? So maybe this can work if you're in the bush and he has no idea, right? But figure out ways to increase your chances if you want to shoot binds like that. Otherwise, you can't shoot them. Otherwise, don't use them, right? Right, something like this will never work, right?
Okay.
And every time you do that, you know what that tells them? There's no gank coming, right?
Okay.
There's no possibility we die to a gank because Morgana has no bind. So they say, oh, Jax isn't planning to gank in the next 6 seconds or something like that, right? So it's like, oh, it's also detrimental to your ability to follow up. Also tells them that, oh, they're not actually trying to do anything here, right? If you were actually trying to do something, you would have walked up, right, and walked up next to them, and then Jax comes from behind. But since you didn't do that, they know. So you've eliminated that possibility that something like that is going to happen. So that's always important too. Can you max E? Oh, he wants you to max E for the shield.
Yeah.
Interesting. I guess it could make sense, right? They have like Zyra and Vel'Koz. But doesn't the bind duration increase
Yes, yes, it's correct.
Yeah, I think I want to max Q. Right? Because the reason why we pick this, unless we really want to counter their magic damage, is for the catch, right? We want to catch them. Oh, you guys just trying to run? Okay, that's fine. Fast forward, fast forward. Oh no, that's awkward. Oh, he's still going too. He's still going too. That's how you know it's not good, right? That's how you know. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh my god, you guys got something. Wait, hold on. Let's watch this. Wait, how does this work? Can I see his items? Oh my god. How does this work? Oh my, wait, did you just exhaust this guy? Hold on.
Yes, yes, yes.
Holy shit, that's how it works. Dude, that was actually so good. I'm not gonna lie. That was as good as the bind wasn't. Damn. Okay. So yeah, you have like you already like have shown that your mechanics can be like insanely good, right? You turned this like impossible play into possible. So just make sure you can do that every time, right? Yeah. He got killed by the poison. That was really good. That was actually a really good outcome somehow. Sick exhaust, right? Usually, 9 times out of 10. The support's not going to be able to exhaust that in time or something like that, right? That was really good. Holy smokes. Enemy jungle level 7, our noob level 4. Oh, that's not a good start. That was a really good bind. See, something like this is what you want to go for, right? So you're out of vision, and if you miss, there's no immediate downside, etc., etc. But there's a high chance of it hitting, right? Yeah. So if you can do something like this, you should aim for it every time. Oh, see, something like that is going to get your 80 carry kills, right? Even if you didn't get the kill, you have control over bot lane now. So think about it this way. Good binds are winning the lane, and bad binds are losing the lane. You know what I'm saying? So you have kind of direct impact over how the lane goes. And no bind means you still have the potential to win the lane, right? That's kind of how you should think about it.
All right.
In my opinion. Oh my god, you almost got that guy. Oh my god. That was so close. See, something like this, even if you miss, that this, as long as a high chance of success, you wanna go for something like that, right? Just for now, eliminate the 0% chance binds. When in doubt, hold on to it, right? When in doubt. What is he doing? Wait, hold up. Do you see the jungler? I don't see the jungler. What's going on here? This Twitch is insane. It's actually gonna work because you have really nice tanking here. Holy shit! Wait, let's watch. You guys have no idea where Shyvana is, right?
No.
And Zyra can be in that bush over there. Oh. The fuck? That was really good tanking by you. Oh, that was really good. Very nice, very nice. So yeah. So just the same as how we lost the lane last game, we kind of won the lane this game, right?
Yeah.
Based on how many binds you hit and decision making, right? We actually didn't really have to do much. Oh, actually, the first game was pretty bad, I guess, but after that, it was really good. Yeah, but the reason why someone on your team is complaining about Jax is he died trying to gank for you guys, right? So there's like pretty big fallout whenever something like that happens. Okay, and then he's doing ocean. Okay, nice, very nice. You can look for like sitting in this bush. That's always pretty cheesy, but I think it's worth it right now. We're trying to all in. Nice try. But yeah, remember that you want to bind specific abilities, right? We already talked about that, but this is super important because he's not going to throw out his snare unless he thinks Twitch is going to get hit, right? So if he sees this shield, he's never going to use it. So that's how you can outplay them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
You can bait them. Yeah, you can bait them into using their shit, right? And it comes, if you want to keep going into more complex, right? If you don't shield him and Zyra's gonna snare, that's your time to bind. Right? So then it's like, oh shit, he's gonna snare, bind and then shield, and then it's like that's like double dipping. You know what I'm saying, on the same play. That would be an example of you're insane. Okay, nice try there. Everyone wants to run. Sure. You guys don't die to a gank unless somehow you guys get snared, right? Or Jhin ultied, right? No HP is something we discussed as well. I think in this case it should be fine. I honestly, I don't think Tristana should have gotten that low last game, but whatever. And then he's going in. You guys are just dominating this lane somehow. That was really good. Oh, that's awkward.
I thought you would run.
Right. Same thing here, right? The bind is for when do you land the bind?
After Jake's hit, it's done.
Right. Or after she ults, right? Because she can actually ulti out of the bind, right? She can while she's binded, she can ult or whatever. It's like just on a jump, right?
Okay.
So in those two cases, right? That's how you aim it. And then anything else is a no-go, right? Anything else is a no-go because you know that there's counterplay. Oh, this is really good. Really nice flash. You guys are actually all gonna die here because I think we got hit by snare. Wait, we have no shield.
Yeah, because I shielded Jake's there. Yeah.
Right. What are we shielding exactly? Shyvana Q maybe, right? You gotta know exactly what you're shooting, right? Otherwise, it's like
I thought to prevent some damage with Airy.
And then this is like this works if you say flash. Why do I say that?
To flash out.
Flash
later?
a snare, right?
Okay.
It's similar to with targeting specific abilities with our spell shield. We're targeting specific skill shots with our flash, right?
Okay.
But it doesn't work because everyone gets hit, right? Everyone gets hit, so that's why it doesn't work. If the engage fails, the engagers are gonna lose, right? So there's no way you guys win this. Oh shit! Oh shit! He flashed and he still died. Twitch should have waited until the shot came out and then flashed, right? That was really awkward. But yeah, I guess the story there is how do you dodge a Zyra route, right? You can even say we can flash in and then immediately dodge to the right, right? And that works too, as long as you have something. But if you don't, if you get caught by something unexpected, right? That's the counterplay that we didn't foresee, right? Is we want to make this play. How did they counter it? They throw Zyra snare. And can you beat that? And the answer is yes, you keep going. If the answer is no, you can't go for the play, right?
All right.
Doesn't matter how good the play looks but as long as there's like a way out, right? So say Jhin is 1 HP and he has a Braum, and Twitch is like, oh, I can just ulti this, but then Braum immediately shields, and then you guys lose, right? So it's like you didn't think of the counterplay, right? The counter. So it's like turns not like this. It turns into a not like this, right? It's like that's really awkward. Do you have any questions, by the way, from what we were talking about?
Fine. Thank you.
I think this wording's really good, right? I don't think we have to discuss this. This is really good. Setting up vision for your Teemo mid, right? And this is a really good word too, right? Shyvana can't just jump over, or you can see her going between mid and bot. Oh, your Twitch is trying to all in. He's gonna get snared if he's not watching it. Okay, he's just fucking. Oh, he still got him somehow. What the hell? He's just really far ahead, I guess. Dude, that guy is just no fear, dude. He just eats this snare, dude. He knows that he can't lose. Jesus. Okay, nice, good bind, I guess. But I would have preferred we walk closer, right? If we walk along this line until she has nowhere to move, then that's how you win, right? But nice try anyway. She has flash. Vel'Koz comes in. Good. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's watch this bind. Okay, nice. This actually went through these plants right here. You see that?
Yeah, just
went in right. Yeah, just in time. That was pretty sick. And you know that's a high success bind because she's in this chokehold or whatever, right, in a corner. And if you miss it, not many downsides, right?
Okay.
It's like basically this is the kind of bind where this is an example of it's now or never, so you might as well throw it, right? If you think that no TP, no gank, AD carry not coming back, you don't need it in 8 seconds. This would be like an example of you can just throw it out, right? See if you can chance kill him. So I guess for the most part you want binds that are guaranteed, right? And then when there's no punish, you can throw binds like that, right? Like that case, for example. No punish. So okay, this is really good that you leave your Twitch though, because he does not need your help, right? Really good roam. One thing you might want to note is that you shouldn't stop to clear wards unless you think a TP is coming, I would say. Because it can make the difference between getting this guy or not, right? But I think, you know, people die and it's like whatever. Coming back. Right, unless the ward is gonna have immediate impact on the fight, you shouldn't stop the clear, right? That's actually a bad habit I have myself. Is that I'll stop to clear wards. It's not a good thing. Unless you're stopping to prevent the TP, for example. Or it's a pink ward and you're like, oh, we need to make sure this bush isn't pink because, you know, they have some kind of skill shot champion hiding in it. Okay, Twitch just kills everyone. Seems good. This is a good thing where you come mid top. I think it's really good. This is fine. Sure, go mid to see if we can do anything, and then go top. Good. Up, deep vision. Good. This is all really good. So when we're ahead, it's like pretty easy, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So I can run around, no fear. They can't do anything to us.
Yeah.
And base, go dragon. Sure. Probably go mid. I don't know what Team 1 wants to do mid. Oh, maybe Team 1 wants to shrew mid. So maybe you guys want to like gank for him or something. I don't know. Team 1 probably wants to silent. Oh, wait, someone dies. What's going on here? Nothing to do with you. He just kills himself. Whatever. Okay, this could be dangerous. Why do I say that?
We don't know where the enemy is.
And how many people do they have, and how many people do you have?
5, and we are 2 right now.
Or I guess you could say 4 because you have 4 people. You have 4 people in the area that can help. But they have 5 because assuming Gangplank TP, right? Gangplank ulti is already like pretty cancer, but that's why we know this is dangerous, right? Unless you guys are so far ahead that there's nothing they can do, this is like really scary to go for, right? I guess that works out because Twitch found someone for free. Oh, it's actually I guess you guys are super far ahead, but normally this is not good, right? What should you do instead?
Do the dragon, perhaps.
You still can't do dragon because they have more people, right?
Okay.
So what do they want to do? That could
Kill
help
our
you.
Twitch?
What do they want to do that's guaranteed? Like pretend you're them. You just killed someone. You just killed the enemy top laner. What do you want to do?
Yeah. Get the dragon?
Right. You want to run in and get wards and get the dragon, right? Yeah. So you say, oh, that's what they want to do. How are they going to do it? They're going to run through this choke. Okay, what am I going to do to counter that? You sit here, flash ulti or something like that, right? That's how you set up a counterplay, right? Because they're the ones who are ahead. So you want to counter what they're going to do, if that makes any sense, right? But if we're the ones, going in here, this is, you should know that usually it should not work, right? It's pretty funny because if they just turn on Jax, I think there's a high chance Jax just dies, But then I don't know what they're doing, and then it's like, oh, I think they're missing some people for some reason. I don't know. Zyra's not here, etc. But it really shouldn't work, right? Say for example, Zyra could be sitting in any of these bushes. One shot Jax, one shot you. Doesn't matter. You can't predict shield something if you can't see them, right? So it's pretty ripped. I would say definitely don't make those kinds of numbers advantage plays a habit unless you have a very good reason, right? For example, the reason why I'm like, oh, you can camp this bush even though they have 5 people is because you can one-shot someone, right, and turn the tides in your favor. So that would be an example of making sure that you have a counter for their play. But be very careful about doing 4v5 stuff. That's always a game loser. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you guys get a dragon. Sure. One thing you can actually do is just start channeling recall because you don't really do any damage to this thing, right? And then you can be on the map faster, right? Okay, this guy's just gonna die. Sure, whatever. What? Let me watch this. Holy shit! So I guess Urgot really slows people.
Really annoying, yeah.
Where do you want to go now? What side of the map do you want to be on?
I think top side because Baron is up soon.
Yep. So pathing bot is like, okay, never mind. We're just going mid. But yeah, you want to throw wards in the top side, right? So sweeping this side doesn't matter, right? We don't care about this side of the map, right? Urgot's going to be on this side of the map. Are we going to help Urgot kill someone bot, right? So if we're not, then we want to be top side, right? What's the goal? You need to ask yourself what's the goal here. The goal is the objective 9 times out of 10. Actually, 10 times out of 10 in solo queue. Okay,
Yeah.
well, you're not gonna do any side lane play. You know, sometimes you can do something like Urgot goes bot, overextends, and then you and Twitch are there to counter. But that never happens in solo queue, right? So just stick near to the objective. I think makes the most sense, right? Because if we're putting wards down on the other side, they're not gonna walk in there. So there's like no reason to put stuff there. Like these wards are really good, but then the wards down there are like I think we use a pink that we didn't have to, right?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Oh,
Okay.
Twitch is killing himself. Oh, that's really awkward. Holy shit, he's gonna get away. Wait, hold on. Did we do something wrong here? Did we not shield something? Oh, we just weren't there in time. Okay, that's whatever.
Yeah, bit too late.
You had the idea though. You had the right idea. But this game's pretty much over. Same in the same vein of Draven gets ahead and then just snowball out of control. It's the same thing here, right? So you know the thing to help you most with the laning is the mechanics part, right? Oh my god, what is he doing? Oh, check this out. Let's watch this. Shyvana is fucking nuts, dude. Like, not only do you have bind, you also have exhaust. You know what I'm saying? So you have 2 ways to beat this play. It's pretty monkey by him.
I think he didn't see me.
Oh, right. Out of vision. You guys were just hiding around the corner. That's really good. Okay, nice. One thing you can do, a small tip is you can, if you know this isn't worded because you sweep it, you can put a pink here. Wait, can you see my mouse?
No.
Wait, can you see my mouse now?
No, still no mouse.
Let me see. Okay, let's just open up Rift View. And then open this up, and then zoom in, and then move this. You can put the pink here.
Yeah, okay.
Right, so that way they can't word over, if that makes any sense. This is a good
yeah.
spot. That's probably one of the best spots. This is a good spot, right? This is a good spot. This is a good spot. Anywhere that any path they want to take into Baron is a good spot, right? So how do they clear this pink without getting hit by a bind? Impossible, right?
Yeah.
So
I sweep as a pit, and then after that I use the pink.
that's if you're like in control. If you're in control, you can even use 2 pinks. Pink the pit and then move your pink, right?
Yeah, okay.
It's probably ADC's job to pink the pit, right? Because that's the ward that doesn't want to move. So AD carry likes that one. But you know, if no one else is doing it, you can sweep and then pink that side, right?
All right.
That was a really strong one, I think. One of the strongest ones in a Baron fight. Oh, this guy's just gonna die. Jesus. That's just one thing you can do, right? Oh, and you guys just doing it. Sure. Get the Baron. Good. Run into the jungle. Good. Yeah, I think we have no issues when playing from a position where we're ahead. Except maybe, you know, sometimes you should be next to the objective, right?
Yeah.
But beyond that, for the most part, it's really good, right? I would say. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, that's really awkward.
I wanted to ward.
Okay, this is oh, not like this. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's watch this. Okay, so same concept, right? You want a ward over the wall. Very common spot. How do they counter you?
Just like they do.
Exactly. They sit there and they throw everything at you. And then, can you beat that?
Yeah, perhaps with my shield, but I used it earlier on Twitch.
So currently we can't beat it. So we can't do that thing.
Yeah.
Right. So how do we counter that? We push and let the minions see them, right? Something like that. Or we put a soil down and see if our comment hits them. But we basically, if you want to do something and you can come up with a way they can beat you, you can't do it, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if you see Zyra Vel'Koz's over here next to Jhin, then you say, oh, this play actually is just impossible because they're not there, right? Then you can go do that. But
it's hard to remember that in game sometimes.
Right. I think the best way I think about it is you have to be paranoid about everything they can do, right?
Yeah.
Because when you're not, when you forget about one thing, it's that one thing that loses you the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's awkward, and then, oh, this guy just kills.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wait, I'm gonna fucking watch that. He was half health. Check it out. Oh, he dead. He gone. That was crazy. Yeah, interesting. Also, the one thing that Timo, or an example of why you should never flame your team is because, you know, they can always do better later, right? This guy's
Yeah,
fucking 19 and
correct.
6.
Yeah.
Took over. He also took over the game,
I
right?
never blame
So,
my teammates.
yeah, that's
Because
good.
I'm-
That's good.
because I'm doing poorly too sometimes. So
Oh God, me too, dude. Me too. That's also my mentality. Is that I can't. How can I really say my teammates make mistakes when I make a bunch of mistakes too? So
yeah,
it's like,
that's right. Yeah.
it's just natural, right? No one's ever gonna be perfect. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think the game is pretty much in hand here. You just dump your wards wherever on the side you want to siege. Sure. Make sure you guys can just do dragon, and then run bot. You can pretty much do anything at this point in the game as long as you don't throw. Oh, he's gonna do something interesting, and I like it. I like it. It looks good. We know this works. Why? What's the counter? What's the counter? So you want to do this thing? What's the counter?
Perhaps he gets snapped by Zyra and ulted.
And then can you beat that?
With my shield.
Right. So we know that there's no counter. You can do this, right?
Yeah, okay.
I was actually thinking Vel'Koz though, but you have your shield for that, right? You can even flash exhaust Vel'Koz. So that's how we know that this is gonna be 100%. There's no way for them to stop it, right? And then you're like, oh, bind Shyvana, right? Easy, and then they all die. So that's how you know. You want to do this thing, and then ask yourself, can they beat it, right? And that's how you know if you can do it or not. And then if you can do that thought process, anytime you lose because you didn't expect it, you will now know that's a thing that can beat your play, right?
Okay.
So the reason why I'm always like, oh, pushing up and having no HP is beatable is because I died to it a million times, right? Same thing with pushing up and they have TP, right? They have a ward behind you. That's how I know that we can't do XYZ is because you've died to it before, right? So if you have this kind of thinking way, I think it'll help you be able to beat anything they can throw at you, right? You've played this game a bunch. You've been playing since beta, right? So you already know what beats and what doesn't beat Morgana. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What can beat your play and what can't beat your play. So now you have to do is pretend like it's always gonna happen. They're always gonna counter, right? He's always gonna come out with the counter. I think will help you with the plays. Honestly, it didn't really happen too many times, right? It's just sometimes it happened, right? Like trying to find the flash ulti play though. But that was like examples of that, right? I think those are less common and less important now, but might play a part in the future. But for sure, the mechanics portion, right? You can't miss. Can't miss. Same thing. Can't miss anything, honestly. Can't miss your shield. Can't miss your bind. Your ulti actually has less impact, I would say, overall, unless you have like a Zhonya's or something. So definitely for now, just focus on your Q and E, right? I think you already know, but do that for sure. And the second part is making sure you know what you're going for at any given time. You gotta kind of tell yourself, oh, we want this, right? That way you'll stop yourself from like warding the other side of the map or something, or it'll stop you from trying to do something that's not according to plan, if that makes any sense. Like let's say for example, I actually can't really think of an example. Oh yeah, the tower thing. That was honestly only last game, right? But the tower thing, you're like, oh, the plan is we want to save this tower, and then it's like, can they beat me? And then the answer is yes, so you can't do that thing, right? The answer, you want to flash ulti them. Can they beat you? And the answer is yes. So you have to come up with a way to beat the snare, right? Otherwise, you can't do it, etc., etc. But I think first and foremost is the mechanics portion. Just honestly, holding on to your bind will fix most of your problems. Okay. And then your shield, make sure it is more consistent. You have to target ability. I think that'll help you the most. Is target a specific ability, right? So if we're doing this thing, don't even use it on Jax. Right, and then when you realize that Jax dies some magic damage, then you're like, oh, we target Shyvana Q, right? Because that's what you'd be targeting. She didn't even use her Q, right? So it's just like Devourer damage or something. I don't even know.
But it's hard to predict the Q, I think. To use my.
In this case, the instant she goes into dragon form, you use it.
Okay.
Right, because either she Qs and tries to kill Jax, or she just dies, right? And the shield length is longer than those cases, right? So this would still be good, but you have to know you want to target a specific thing, right? Because if we don't, we'll waste it, and then something like this will happen where we want to make a play but we don't have shield, right? Same thing with actually over here when we're doing this thing here, and then I think we use shield for some reason.
Yeah, of course.
What are we targeting? Right.
Ardent Sensor buff for Twitch.
Oh, Ardent Sensor. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Okay, that's interesting. That actually makes sense. Yeah, that's good then. Um, but I would say, you know, the main priority is blocking something, right? That's actually
Yeah.
really good. Really good. Oh, okay. Wait, hold up.
Yeah,
What about this one?
yeah.
Yeah, that's like
I don't know
Comet.
exactly why I used it. Yeah.
Blocking comet damage is probably not as good, right? But
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, this is really awkward. Yeah, it's something like that. So you already know, right? We already talked about it. And if you do end up, you know, doing something like that, and you realize it in game, you should tell yourself, you know, you should wait until it comes back before you do something, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Before you fight. It's like trying to fight without a key ability, right? It doesn't really make sense. So yeah, I think the mechanics aspect and making sure that when you want you know you should come up with the thing you want to do, and then ask yourself, is this beatable, right? That'll tell you whether or not you can do things. I think that will make the game a lot more clear to you, right? In terms of making sure that your plans work. You know what I'm saying? Because every time you come up with a plan and you execute and it doesn't work, that's a big throw, right? That's what we call dunzo, right? Because this is actually even though, you know, you guys still win, this is one of those moments where you can lose the game, right?
Yeah.
And even though earlier in the game, when you do something like this, it seems like less impact, it's same impact almost, because it'll change the outcome of the game, right? So
Yeah.
how many times have you been ahead and then team just does something stupid and you guys win?
Don't ask.
Fucking yeah, it happens all the time, right?
Don't
So-
ask. Yeah.
so that's how you prevent it. You make sure there's no counterplay. That's what you want. No
Yeah.
counterplay.
Okay. Okay.
I think those two areas of focus will help you the most. What do you think?
Yeah. I think I always use my It's I think about it that I misuse my binding, but sometimes it's just sweet to throw a binding. So
I know what you mean.
I
I
have
know what you mean.
to work on it. It's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, you know, wording spots are really good. When you're on the right side of the map and you're ahead, your wording is really good, I think.
Okay.
It's just when you're not on the right side of the map, it's kind of not useful in terms of time, right? But actually, I want to see how he doesn't kill this guy. Hold up. I think he has enough damage. So what happens here? Oh, wait, what? He missed an auto attack. You see this?
Yeah. He switched to earlier.
Yeah, I was just wondering because I was planning on playing Twitch later. So interesting. He should have moved forward while he was doing that. But yeah, well, let's watch this. Actually, I want to see this Jax do some work because you know, get some justice for that Jax after he got flamed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Who flamed Jax earlier? Was it
I think
Timo?
Timo. It was Timo. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course, it was the Timo mid.
Yeah.
That flames. The
else?
jungle. Seems good, dude. Seems good. Yeah. That's I think that pretty much sums it up. Any questions, or you want to go over anything, or?
No, I think it's fine. These two things, if I fix them, yeah, I have no problems right now in a solo queue. I'm climbing pretty fast right now. That's why I was wondering what could I do still better to to climb.
It's basically just make it cleaner, right? It looks really good.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes it doesn't look as good. So make all the times look really good, and then it'll be perfect, right? Basically perfect. Excellence is what we're going for. So that's what I think. Yeah, overall pretty good. I mean, your win rate shows that, you know, we're having quite some success here, right? This is like 42 and 28. It's pretty good. Not even counting these 7 games.
I don't really know what's going on because probably the first season where I try hard the solo queue and got pretty fast to platinum. My aim was to get platinum this season, and I already did it. Yeah,
goddamn. Yeah, it's like a month and a half into the season, already done.
I think I'm just got lucky with my teammates. I don't know.
Dude, now the new goal is like, you know, platinum 1, right? Diamond 5. Yeah. Let's go. I think you're well on your way there, right? Just definitely keep playing Morgana, right? It seems like you're doing really well.
Only champ I can play, and I want to play.
Oh no. All right, yeah, sounds good. This is actually a really interesting win here. Is Draven here too, right? Oh, you
Yeah,
probably
I've-
binded him a billion
Last
times.
5 games, I got four times Draven or 3
Jeez.
times. I don't know what's
What the
going on.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Interesting. I see Draven everywhere. Okay. But yeah, that's it from me.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'll upload this to YouTube, send you the link. Same old, same old.
Of course.
But yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to hit me up on Discord.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Other than that, good luck in your games, and let me know how things go.
Yeah, thank you very much. Again.
Have a good night, dude.
Yeah, good night. Ciao, ciao.